Hello wonderful people, I'm AyeforScotland, and for our next Let's Play that masquerades as my therapy, I am going to be starting Sable. I have heard amazing things about Sable ever since its release. I have never played it before, and I thought that this would be a great chance to jump in and kind of like explore a game that's always kind of been on my radar, but I've never really had the time to play it. So yeah, let's check it out. I'm going to be starting a new game, obviously, and yeah, we'll see how we go. I will make myself small now, hey, and I would like to start a new game. So the graphics for this one have always jumped out, like graphics just in general, the art direction, the landscapes of Sable have really jumped out. As far as I'm aware, it's about an individual who is going on a kind of rite of passage. The art's already stunning, look at that. Is it first person? I don't think it's first person, I think it's third. Oh, a little beetle roach. A wee guy. Nice. Big face. That's a big old face. Is that God? Is that what she looks like? So yeah, I think there's actually like a vehicle in this as well. At least that's... I've always seen the main character next to a vehicle in the kind of thing. Oh, we are actually called Sable. I see that now. Oh, interesting. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't expect it to play like this, just from what I'd heard about the game. I'm guessing we can't interact with the big face. Nah. Okay, let's skedaddle on out here then. Push our stand on buttons, okay. Press A to jump, gotcha. Already mastered that. Guessing we can climb. We've got stamina as well. Quite like climbing games, they're good fun. So I'm guessing we're in some sort of temple at the moment. And let's see what's going on outside. Oh wow. Oh wow. So can we take fall damage? That's the... We must be able to fall without ease. Or fall without any danger even. Fall with ease. Hold down B to sprint. Okay. Sprinting isn't that fast. The Ibex camp. Okay, let's go and check out this area. So this is very much exploration and narrative. So I was kind of excited to jump into a game like this. Oh, that's cool. I can feel Jaddy smiling behind her mask, just as I know she can feel the teeth-baring little grimace behind mine. I'm nervous and she's softly, sweetly amused. And she's softly, sweetly amused even. In her eyes, I probably have very little to worry about. You know you have nothing to worry about, don't you, Sable? Oh, we've got dialogue, okay. I'm not worried. I tell her I'm not worried at all, and it's possibly the least convincing I've ever been. You can say that, my love. But I do know how you are. You're going to be nervous until you've started, and then you'll act like you've been doing it your whole life. Remember the first time you rode a bike? You wouldn't even let me put you on the seat, you were so afraid. Your hands were like little claws gripping onto me. I feel the memory in my fingers. But then I promised you it was going to be alright. I told you how much I loved riding my bike as a young woman, how wonderful the wind felt through fabric. Suddenly, there you were, you sat down, you leaned forward and put those little grasping claws on the handles and you were off. And I remember thinking, just watching you tear over the sand. Look at her, she can do whatever she wants. Oh, that's nice. Jaddy reaches out and places a hand on the edge of my mask, and you can, Sable. I take a deep breath. I'll take a breath. I think I'm ready. I thank Jaddy for the encouragement and tell her with a nod that I think I'm ready. I know you are, so let's get you started. You'll need to talk to Halal and Driss. Driss should already have made the arrangements for your bike, and Halal will share something. Well, let's see, as useful as it is fun, I think I might suspect what Jaddy's saying, but I stay quiet. After that, I suppose we'll see you off. What if I choose the wrong path? Ask Jaddy what will become of me if I choose the wrong path. There are no wrong paths, Sable, or right ones. I'll be glad if you choose to stay with the Abexi, but truth be told, I'll be glad no matter what, so long as you're happy. Whatever you decide, you do so with my blessing, so don't try using me as an excuse to come home early, eh? She knows me. Now go speak with the Halal, I'll be there to see you off. And speak to Driss as well. I've told him to arrange a bike with Sizzle, but you know how he is. I have something to give you, a compass to help you on your journey. It's the same one I used on my gliding. An artifact, you might say. Take the device in my palm, it fits naturally there, perfectly weighted and crafted. Each component slides together with incredible satisfying precision. Thank you. Nice. So I've got a compass that faces north and also points me to objectives. That's kind of cool. Right, let's go and see what I think it's Halal through here once. As I approach Halal, they give an enthusiastic wave. I've always appreciated Halal's verve and vigour, and on a day like this, I'm ready to match it with a touch of nerves for balance. Sable, take this. Halal hands me a small round stone. As it nestles into my palm, I feel a warmth not borrowed from Halal's hands, but emanating from within. I run my thumb over it, and it finds it softly electric, like static on cloth. So what is this? Thank you. I didn't bring anything for you. Let's go, what is this? I try to sound less confused than I am, but ask Halal what this is. Oh Sable, you can't leave without it. What I've just given you is a gliding stone. What do you feel? I tell Halal that I feel electricity, fuzziness, connectedness, electricity. Then you're doing it right. What you feel in that stone is openness. I look at the stone, it seems quite closed. Gliding stones are vessels for the perpetual. They suck up its power like little sponges and hold it there for you to channel. Right now it's empty or dormant and waiting for you to fill it up. Ask how I can do this. Take it to the temple ruins at the edge of the canyon, you'll be able to activate it there. Halal claps their hands twice and bobs a little. I appreciate their good mood at a time like this. Come back to me once that's done, I want to hear all about it. As I'm about to leave, Halal stops me. Oh, you haven't gotten your bike yet, have you? It's a bit of a trek to the temple, so go see Driss. He was meant to get that ready for you, yes? And remember Jaddy's words now and tell Halal I'll go and see Driss. Cool. I think I'm going to do that narration for pretty much every dialogue. I mean, I can imagine this is just the kind of starter area, so there's a lot of dialogue to be had. But yeah, I think I'll just narrate it all, rather than me being very silent while you read. That would be extremely boring. What is that? That's a cool wee jar. Though I've told myself not to be too eager, it's all I can do not to race up to Driss. Driss is the camp manager. He's been difficult to get a hold of lately, but now I strongly suspect he's been working on my bike in secret. Perhaps it's extra beautiful or has some custom feature. What will its name be, I wonder? How fast will it go? Will my legs feel sore or will I get used to it? Driss turns with a bit of a start. Sable, hello. So we've got, hello, how are you today? I was told you have something special for me, or Jaddy sent me to speak with you. I'll go with, hello, how are you today? I ask Driss how he is. I'm well. I let it hang there a moment. But I can't do it, I'm too keen, and the words spill out. I ask Driss if he might, sort of, possibly, maybe, have a bike for me. Your bike! He yells it like it's an idea he's just had. Your bike, yes, of course, right, yes, your bike. That I prepared for you, because today is your gliding, yes. Just nods along with me. Yes, of course, right, yes, I do have that. My blood runs cold. Has he forgotten? By which I mean I arranged it for you in a, well, it's sort of a tutorial for you. A tutorial? Yes, exactly, a learning experience. You see, Sable, before one can own their own bike, they must prove that they can ride a bike by taking a test ride on a different bike. I think about it and find I've never heard of that part of the gliding, but just does seem earnest, sort of. So instead of worrying about your bike, I'd like you to try this bike as a test. Just gestures to the sandcutter at his side. It's quite old and a little shabby, a tester if I've ever seen one. I'll give it a go. Really? I mean, yes, good. Be gentle though, this sandcutter's older than Jaddy. You treat her with respect. Now ride the bike through the ring and back. Here's some advice for you, my young glider, don't fall off. So it will appear as a blue glider. Okay. Oh, this thing is faster than probably walking, but man, it feels slow. I hope our other bike's much faster. Maybe there's speed upgrades we can get? I hope. I want to be able to go zoom. This is very slow. How do I... Ah, get off. Get off with X. Nice. I returned to Driss, who somehow manages to seem caught off guard despite knowing I was coming. Sable, congratulations. How was your first pre-glide ride? Any strange rattles, unexplained hissing, small fires? What do you mean fires? Surely you'd notice if you're on fire, even a little bit. Yeah, yes, absolutely. Well, obviously it didn't happen, so I think we're fine. Driss, is this bike dangerous? Well, he doesn't finish. Have you already been by Halal? Oh, right. I'd nearly forgotten about Halal and thank Driss for the reminder before at least nudging him a little about the bike. Ask him if I'm still getting one. Well, you're getting the use of this sandcutter, that's something, eh? You can borrow it to run your little errands. My little errands? And Halal's got something to show you too. Help you out with more of that mobility you're after. And my confidence in this exercise only lightly tarnished. I thank Drill very much for his help and bike, and I depart for Halal. Wait, have I not already I spoke to Halal already? Okay. Sure. It's fine, it's fine. Okay, at least I can climb, that's good. Right, let's see. Back to Halal, who will hopefully give me turbo boosters for my bike or something. Head over to the temple, Sable. I promise it'll be worth the trip. Oh. Here's the temple. What do you... What? What? Is that the temple? Nobody tells me anything. Speak to Jaddy. Hello, little glider. That's big glider to you. Tell Jaddy I'm actually a big glider. She laughs. You're right, you are. Sable, noted adult, and big glider. I'll keep it in mind. What's this? It's a post box. Logging in. Hello, Sable. Unread messages. 0. Have a good day. That's cool. We've got modern-ish technology. I mean, we've got a fucking sand glider, so of course we do. Ah, is that the temple up there, maybe? That is a fucking old glider. Is this the temple? Maybe? Oh, there's a weird floating worm thing. Uh-huh. Oh. I can run up here, that's good. Uh-huh. Okay, we'll climb. I like this. It was quite a quick introduction and I feel like we're already out kind of exploring. That's always good fun. There's gotta be something cool here, right? Uh-huh. I'm sure that's useful. Okay, do not take fall damage, which is nice. Okay. So it's not actually told me yet where the temple is. Can I, like, vertically climb walls? Is that what this is? No. No, I can't. Okay, maybe I'm not supposed to go here just yet. Maybe it just allowed me to pull that lever for fun. Do I need to go back to the temple? Oh, we better get a faster bike, I'm telling you. We need to fly. I want this to basically be like pod racing. I love the dust effect on the glider though. I feel like this is quite, I'm feeling quite relaxed. I would like to be able to go a little bit faster just so I can like chill. You know, relax, fly across a sandy bit. Right. Okay, this is closed. It'd be really funny if there was like ragdoll mechanics where you just like flop on the ground. You just land. Hold on, can I interact with that signpost? Now we're talking. The Dunboyne, the Wind Tower, Chums, and Burnt Oak Station. That does not help. Oh, I can mark quests on the map. That would make way more sense. Okay, I'm a dumbass. So, gliding stone at the altar. Are we day and night cycling in this? That's lovely, actually. Also, I like that the game isn't dark. It's like that pleasant kind of dark. Maybe there is a full nighttime and I won't be able to see shit, but I like that I can get the impression that it's night without straining my eyes to see everything. That looks like an altar up there. There we go. It's fine. Yeah, let's... Can I climb? Oh, fuck yeah. That's not working. Must be a way up here, right? Oh, I can just climb up it. Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay, cool. Right, you can just climb up walls. I was thinking you only had to climb up the... like the grass. Gotta remember that my stamina is important. Nice, interesting. Interesting squat form, straight back. Oh, he's doing his deadlifts. Oh, taking a big shit. Good lord. Well, that could have gone slightly better. Interesting. Do love these environments though. Feel distinct. I see a kind of skeleton head thing. Skeleton head? Skull. The stone thrums like the beat of a heart as I approach the altar. Exhilarated? I am ready for Rahana to know me, I am ready to know myself. I feel her curiosity in this sacred place, I know I am in her sight. Okay. Hey, it stole my stone. Oh. Dig in the colours. Our director knows the colour theory. That's for sure. It's weird that they're playing with like the vibrancy of the colour. I don't know enough about colour theory to really go into this in a meaningful way, but I do quite like that. Obviously it's very greyed out at the moment, but it's made like it's specifically so certain colours pop and it just changes like quite frequently. I hope I get like, maybe I get a boost now. Maybe I've been blessed. I've now got press and hold A to glide in midair. Oh, sick. Hell freaking yeah. How long can I glide for? I'm guessing there's a... Okay, so like a fall down. I mean... Ah, okay, so I can glide to areas to then climb. That's cool. Nice. So just need to make sure that my stamina's okay there. Line over here. Boom. Let's go. Oh, that's very cool. I like that. Just go and get your superpower from the altar. Is there a length of time or is it just I can glide for good? Because if so, that's fucking cool. Looks like it's just glide until I stop. Nice. Okay, and from I now need to show Halal. So I'll take my fucking rubbishy sand zoomy bike. This will be like, it'll be really funny if we are given a bike that is actually fucking class and it just, we can sail around really quickly. That'll be amazing. I'm gonna climb that tower before I leave. Whee. Take that. Who's this? Umar is a man of few words and he's nothing if not consistent. In other words, don't dare speak to him. I like the way the camp's designed though. It's just Feels kind of cozy, multiple levels, good vibes. I need to go and speak to Halal, don't I? When I return to Halal, it's clear they know what I've just experienced. They're excited on my behalf in a way that makes me miss them before I've even left. Isn't it incredible? How does it feel? Exciting! True freedom! I tell Halal that hovering is exciting and ramble for a moment about all the things I'll be able to do when I'm out there in the world. Most of them involve me falling on my head and not getting hurt, but I'm sure I'll come up with more in practice. Right, you can do anything you want. Halal's mood doesn't darken, but the side they let out holds a bit of sorrow. You're very lucky, you know. I miss it so much, that feeling, just floating on the breeze. But I suppose it's best that it fades with age, or else I might never have come back from my gliding. I'd just be out there heaving myself into chasms. I'll heave myself into chasms for you. I'll tell Halal I'll throw myself into 1,000 chasms on their behalf and they giggle. That's what I like to hear. I know people manage to keep it up, but I don't know that I've got the time to practice as much as they do. It takes a really serious focus. Halal laughs even if there's a bit of regret in it, and I certainly haven't gotten that. Still, I suppose the gliding wouldn't mean much if it were all gains and no loss. I think about that but decide that there's already too much loss on my mind to consider it much further. I'm saying goodbye to my clan, my family, my home, my childhood. To lose the Perpetual is a sacrifice for another time. You're going to love it out there, Sable, even when you don't. My advice, try to have fun. There's a lot to be said about ritual independence and all of that out there, but the world's an easier place if you put joy first. I thank Halal for their advice and for their help, and to tell them I'll miss them. It'll be over before you know it. A warning and a reassurance all in one. I say goodbye to Halal. Before I go, Halal gestures towards the tower. It seems as though wishes to see me before I leave the clan. Oh cool, I'm going up there anyway. I like the dialogue in this game. There's something gentle about it. Like, it is well written so far. I feel like each character feels quite distinct. I like that you're given the option of multiple responses as well. That felt quite nice to run up as well. Let's go. Speak to Cizo. Is an out-clanner to the Ibexi, but I've known her for nearly as long as I can recall. Think of her more as a kind of distant relation than any sort of outsider. Got a cool mask. Machinists or machinists, I'm told, are given their posts and by their training and their code must go to where they are needed, but Cizo has been among us for so long that it's easy to forget it's an assignment first and foremost. As far as any of us are concerned, she is one of us. I think there's a perception among the other clans that the Ibexi are quite insular, or that our designation of Ibexi versus out-clanners suggests some nervous othering of those who are unlike us. But in practice, such things are more the result of our nomadic nature. We seek to know who will travel with us and who we must leave behind, but all are welcome to join, and I'm always pleased that Cizo did. Sable, how do you do, clan child? I can only think of one thing. Better now that I'm getting a bike. Excited for my bike. A bit worried. Am I really getting a bike? Excited for my bike. Cizo has a throaty quality to her voice and it rumbles through her mask when she laughs. She's quite a serious person most days, and I'm always torn between pride and alarm when I manage to make her chuckle. Yes, Jaddy told me how excited you were. Cizo sniffs. She also told me Driss would be coming along to get your bike together, but I think he may have... I knew it. What? I hadn't meant to say that out loud, so I tell her I was just clearing my throat. I don't begrudge Driss's forgetfulness. Were I tasked with so many odds and ends, I might be just as scattered, and besides, this will be good for you. I want you to scavenge the hoverbike parts yourself. I'm going to make my own hoverbike? Ask Cizo if I'm expected to make my own hoverbike. No, you're not going to make your hoverbike, you're going to build your own hoverbike. What's the difference? To make suggests you're creating something, but your bike already exists. They simply haven't taken form yet. Here, take this. Cizo hands me something. This is a navigator. You can use it to mark waypoints on your compass. It should be useful in finding the old parts. I asked Cizo where I might start looking. Our bikes are reborn in the ruin, ships and fragments spread apart. A good start would be the ship down there near the camp. You'll find another up on the Great Rock near the other side of the canyon, and another behind the old dam on the hill. Use your navigator to mark that down if needed. You'll need to gather a control panel, a power supply, and a calibrator. I almost said collaborator there. Oh, I didn't even click A there. I tell Zizo I'll see her soon and head off in search of the components. Together we will create something new out of the old. Oh, we can... Oh. Press RB to use the navigator to mark interesting landmarks that appear on you. Sorry. What? Okay, so I can place markers there. I can place a general marker over there. And I will exit to open this again because I'm also marking over there. Nice. I think I'm gonna, like, jump and see about speaking to this person. Oh, there's two people actually. There's a small child, a very small child. The balloon was more fun than the person in it. Okay. I approached the cartographer. Ah, greetings, child. I saw you looking longingly at my great balloon. Quite a piece of work, isn't she? She really is. I nod enthusiastically. It really is an impressive vessel, however, nervous I get imagining being up there all alone. I wonder if anyone's ever fallen off one. Best not to ask right now. Well, good to meet you, and oh, I should introduce myself, I'm Jordan. I tell him I'm Sable. Suppose if you come all this way to see me, it's probably a map you're after, eh, Sable? I would love a map. Tell the cartographer I'd love a map. Of course you would. That'll be 50 cuts. To my ears, it's a fair price for a map, but too expensive for a pre-gliding glider with empty pockets. Tell Jordan I'll be back. I'll need to ask Chaddy for some money. Farewell, child. Let's go. As she looks out across the landscape, Zeki's shoulders sag a little. I wonder what she's thinking about. Something on your mind? Zeki's voice is weakly incredulous. I don't know how she's done it. That's Ilaria over there. I follow her gaze to a little speck in the distance, which I now understand is her daughter Ilaria. Do you want me to get her back? Zeki shakes her head. No, she's fine, and I'll get her. She shrugs. Parenting. I suppose I'll know more about it when I'm older. I'll go and speak to Jaddy about that money. I tell Jaddy that the cartographer wants 50 cuts for a map of the Ewer. Try to hedge the way I speak about this, as I'm not entirely sure whether that's too much, not enough, or precisely its value. She tells me not to worry. Here's some money to get you going on your journey. Use it most wisely, and then a little unwisely when the mood strikes. It's good to know the value of money, but you never want to be ruled by it. I thank Jaddy effusively and head out on my way. Okay, I'll go and buy the map. Feel like that would be useful. Oh. Go, go, go. It's interesting, the glide doesn't even use stamina, I don't think. Nice. Greetings, child. I buy the map. Perfect, let's trade then. One map, please. Excellent. I thank Jordan for the Ewer map and all its vast possibilities. Something about this makes it feel more real. Good luck on your gliding, Sable. I still remember mine. I asked how it was. Sure, I knew since I was a boy that cartography was for me, but I spent a little extra time out there just to enjoy the world. Speaking of, keep an eye on the skies, eh? Plenty of my colleagues out there, and they'll have more maps to sell you from Hakoa to the Sodic Waste. I thank Jordan for the tip and say goodbye. Farewell, child. I want to be a carnogrammer too. Ah, nice. Okay, so we're unlocking bits and pieces of the map. And we've got our markers that we've put down rather than anything else. Cool. I'll hop back down. Righty folks, I think I am gonna try and do something that I've not been doing particularly well for the past couple of games. But I'm gonna wrap up there. I think we've been going for about 35 minutes or something. I'm gonna try and make these a little bit more digestible slices compared to some of the other stuff. I feel like this game maybe has more natural pauses than some others. But anyway, thanks very much for joining me for the first part of Sable. It sounds like it's going to be a wonderful game. I really have loved all the dialogue so far. The art's wonderful, and it will be cool when we have a bike that we can actually zoom around on. But it looks like we'll be building that in the next one anyway. But thanks very much, folks. See you next time. Bye-bye.